Hi, I'm Ray. Today we'll be walking through the basic functions of your off-highway van. Let's start with the Mercedes components.
This is your Mercedes swivel seat. The swivel seat functions by this lever that moves the seat forward and backwards, and then this swivel lever that actually swivels the seat around. The first thing you'll want to do is push the seat completely forward, and then you're going to take the lever and push it around. In addition to the swivel seat, you also have the levers for your Mercedes. This lever pushes the seat up and down. This is your electrical lumbar support. This is a push lever that actually physically lifts the seat up and down. And then in the very back here, we have a lever that reclines the seat. Under the seat here, you have a box that can either be used for storage, or if you have our upgraded sound package, your amplifier will be underneath here. Underneath the seat base, you also have your Mercedes jack stand and also your breaker bar. Underneath your driver's seat, you'll see your Mercedes fuse block. This fuse block has a bunch of the different Mercedes functions, but also has some fuses for your light bar, which is connected to your starter battery, and your drain gray water tank, which is connected to your house batteries. Sneakily enough, Mercedes has a diesel tank right here. To use the diesel tank, you're going to unscrew the cap like a normal gas tank and fill up diesel. The last thing in the Mercedes area up front here near the driver's seat will be your light bar or any auxiliary light button. Also, if you have the low voltage button, this will also be located in this section. Down here, you'll see an area to pop your hood. This little lever you're going to pull down on and it will release the hood. In the front engine compartment here, you'll see your DEF fluid fill up. You can go to any auto parts store and buy premium DEF to fill this up, and you'll also be notified on your Mercedes screen when this needs to be filled. The other item up here that needs to be filled up is your windshield wiper fluid, and you can fill this up as needed. Lastly, if you ever run into a situation that your Mercedes battery dies, you can jump your van by pushing into this red button for the positive lead, and then using this ground wire connection for your negative lead.
Now let's move on to your OHV components.
So the first thing we're going to be going over here is the light switches. So the light switches, you'll have one on your B pillar, one on your main switch panel, and then also two in the rear. To use the lights, you're going to hit the light switch once, and then to dim, you're going to be holding down on the lights, letting go, and then holding back down to engage the light switch. In your off-highway van model, you'll also have some safety features. This being the fire extinguisher that we have with the quick release handle. You also have a carbon monoxide detector and smoke detector. If it ever starts beeping at you, please just replace with AA batteries. In your isotherm fridge, you will see a dial. This dial will change to 7, which is the lowest temperature, and then go all the way to 0 for shutoff. We recommend keeping the fridge at 5 for perfect temperature. Moving on to the Lagun table, you'll have the tabletop, the arm, and then the leg. What I recommend doing is removing the tabletop first, and then going and removing the leg and then the arm. The reason for this is that the tabletop is the heaviest section. On your main switch panel, you'll see a USB button. This button activates your USB system and also USB-C. To use the AMA window, you'll want to push down on the manual lock. Then you want to grab on to the lip here and push this out. This allows you to have access to the screen. Grab onto there, and then you have full access to outside. You also can drive with these windows open. The bug screen is a nice touch to the OHV van. You can get a bug screen on your slider door or your rear door. To use the bug screen, you'll want to unclip all 4 clips on the top of the bug screen. That will allow the bug screen to roll down. Then from there, you'll want to zip down the bug screen and you'll have a magnetic opening in the middle. This is our off-highway van patented gear tray. This gear tray functions by using the 2 red buttons and great for storing bikes, gear, or any other items. This gear tray holds up to 450 pounds distributed throughout the tray. On the driver's side of your van, you'll see a shore power plug. This shore power plug allows you to charge via house or via campsite. Moving down here, you'll see your gray water tank. To use your gray water tank, you'll unscrew and then push out, which will release water. Right next to your gray water drain, you'll see your heater exhaust. This heater exhaust allows exhaust to come out for using your diesel heater in the van and your 4-season system. The only maintenance you need to do with this exhaust is if any snow or ice buildup gets on it, please just remove that so the heater does not back up.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out our other tech tips for in-depth information about our systems.